I'm going to try and guess what most people get wrong and prove why they're wrong. We've all been there, making choices that, in hindsight, weren't the best for us. But have you ever stopped to think about why that is? Why do most people tend to pick wrong time and time again? It's not because we're stupid or lack intelligence. It's because our brains are wired in a way that makes us prone to certain mistakes. These mistakes are often rooted in our inherent tendency to make choices that aren't always in our best interest. We might choose a more expensive option because it feels more prestigious, or stick with a decision that's not working out, because we don't want to admit we were wrong. It's a universal problem happening all around us, every day. The thing is, we're often not even aware we're making these suboptimal choices. We just go with our gut, or follow the crowd, without stopping to think about the potential consequences. And that's where cognitive biases come in, mental shortcuts that our brains take to make decisions, often leading us astray. These biases can be incredibly powerful, influencing our decisions in ways we don't even realize. So what are some common examples of these wrong choices, and what are the psychological reasons behind them? Take the sunk cost fallacy, for instance. Imagine you've spent a lot of money on a concert ticket, but when the day of the concert arrives, you're feeling really unwell. What do? Most people would still go to the concert because they don't want to waste the money they've already spent. But that doesn't make sense if you're too sick to enjoy the concert. It's better to stay home and take care of yourself. Another example is the availability heuristic. This is where we overestimate the importance or likelihood of information that's readily available. For instance, if someone asks you how likely it is that a plane will crash, you might overestimate the risk, because a recent plane crash was all over the news. But the reality is, flying is still one of the safest modes of transportation. The confirmation bias is another big one. This is where we seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs and ignore information that contradicts them. For example, if you think a certain politician is great, you'll probably seek out news articles that praise them and avoid articles that criticize them. So what's going on here? Why do we make these wrong choices? The main insight is that it's not about being unintelligent, but rather about how our brains are wired. Our brains are designed to make quick, efficient decisions, not always optimal ones, and that's okay. We can't eliminate these biases entirely, but understanding them is the first step to making better decisions. In conclusion, most people pick wrong because of cognitive biases and external factors that influence their choices. But awareness of these biases is crucial for improving decision-making. By recognizing these patterns, we can start to make more informed choices. So, share with me in the comments, when did you realize you'd picked wrong, and what did you learn from it? And if you're interested in more insights into human behavior and decision-making, be sure to subscribe.